Okay. I guess we can complete. What is it now? Let's close by 50 today.
Pair of file record with the second file, the most optimal way.
IV compare utility of a JCL.
Yeah, 3.13 option is there. Yeah, the same utility is used
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
IV comparative use. There you can use a particular column. You can define it from 7 to 72, right?
Yes, right.
7 to 72 you can give. You can use
And I
join
think
keys.
we can mention two different columns of two different files as well, I think, in while comparing using 3.13.
The join key is the best option, I think, if you want to compare for a larger file, because in 3.13 you cannot compare a huge file. So join keys is used for that, for comparing two files, which is having millions of records. How we can handle a restart within a COBOL program, not a JSON. Yeah, this is one of my question. Yeah, okay. Checkpoint and restart logic, I think. This one.
Checkpoint, are you speaking about IMSDB, KV?
Yeah. So the question that I've encountered, like, what is the logic, what is checkpoint, and how are you gonna restart it, and what is the functionality of it? So I explain. There are three ways of doing it. I explain using the counter to the interview panelist. When agar thing I also encountered, like, how are we gonna do the checkpoint? What is the functionality of it, and how are we gonna restart if there are, say, 20 million record and the issue happen after, say, 2 lakh record. So do I need to restart again? If not, what is the functionality? How you handle it? So checkpoint is a way where we can, put the checkpoints at 10,000. Okay, after 10,000, we put increase the counter. So from 10,000 to 1 lakh, the counter will be 10. And after that, if it get abeng or if some issue happen, so I know at least my 1 lakh record is already reached. So based on the counter, correct? Hello.
KV, for this, we can use a VSAM file and this
Correct.
thing. Otherwise,
Yes,
we can
Table,
have
we
a
can use a table.
there is an internal table, and third is a VSAM file. VSAM file, we can use KSDS, I think, based on the keys we can do, and internal table we can use. So there are three ways, but I just explain only one. So that is why I put question here to Venkat.
The question is wrong, I think actually it is.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We can have a discussion on this question for more
Yeah,
time because
It is a DB to restart logic, Venkat. Actually, it is not a restart a job or something. We can't do
how
Yeah,
are we
yeah,
going to
Venkat. Yeah,
how are we going to restart it in call code?
yeah, we can use a table like if we got an event, not event, we can store the
no.
program and the last account number in the
Yeah,
table. And we can again, if we execute the program, it will check for the program name and the account number key field, and it will read the records till that account number, uh, and the next records will be processed in the program, not the records before the event happened. Correct me if I am wrong. Okay.
So you want to say whatever the files that we have written in the keys, we have written to the file, those keys will going to skip. After that, it will going to write into the database.
no. Can I go?
Okay. Please explain. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, in COBOL program, first we
that
maintain a table restart
parameter that which
in
we
that
code in
the
about
program
the
name.
main para.
Key,
hey, 1 minute, 1 minute. Dinesh, go ahead. Dinesh, go ahead. After that, I will
yeah,
take answer from Prem.
yeah. Actually, in COBOL program, first we need to maintain a table, restart table with the program name and the key. We need to set a point after that. First, we need to read the table whether there is entry for that program. If it's not, it will run as usual from top to bottom. Suppose it is some 10,000 record has been abandoned, means before that, that key might be moved to that restart table. So after it,
Dinesh,
Please
your
go ahead.
voice is breaking. No, Dinesh is left. I guess network issue. Prem, go
Oh,
ahead, please. Prem.
Yeah, what Dinesh was speaking is correct. We do have in my organization, which we are following is like we are having a restart table. For that, we give the program name as well as the this thing, job name and the key fields. And
Yeah, key
before
fields,
reading
right.
any this thing, we do check if there is any entry. And if the program runs, because even then we just have an entry on a commit basis. And at the end of the program, we delete the entry from that table once it is
So,
runs normally.
so in that case, you guys write all the key records, every record keys into the internal table, right?
No. We do have a default commit of 100, 500 for default.
Checkpoint, particular checkpoint you have. So based
Yeah,
on
yeah,
that,
yes.
for example, because I want to understand this answer for this. Suppose if there are only say 1,000 record in the which you want to write, and you put a commit at 100 point, okay, 100 records. So the 100, 200, 300, these are the keys you're going to write into the internal table.
Yes, KB. So only once after this thing is there for checkpoint, we do update it. And there is another team for every record that which they do right, they update the table, which is application critical. They also
And one,
follow for each inserts also they do. And in our project that which we are working, the default commit is 500.
okay. So you write before after the commit, right? Once you commit, and after that you will write the key into the internal table, or before commit you write?
No. Before commit, we just write that 500 record.
Before commit.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. I thought it was after commit. Once we commit the record, then we need to write into the internal table and then move it to the next record. I don't know.
No, we follow the other way around. Both approaches this thing, but we follow the first approach. First,
Okay.
write the 500, and then you just commit what all these things for the table. KB.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thanks, guys, for explaining.
Okay. Next, where we are.
So the previous questions could be answered in three ways, right? So what I understood from the discussion.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
So the
Vishwajit,
previous question, yes. So the previous questions could be answered in three ways then. One is the checkpoint thing, other is the internal table, another one
VSAM file.
VSAM
One is
file.
there are three ways. That is what I said. One is a counter. Based on the counter, you can do it. Because in here we have used a counter, and I never use an internal table. I never use a file. But when I Google it out, I found there are three ways of doing it.
Okay, got it.
So there is one JCL with 3 steps. Delete.
So Prem, Dinesh and KV, once you are done with session, just you can ping me on my WhatsApp or Telegram, wherever you are there with me. Let's
Sure,
have a one. Okay, we will create a one video for our people. Okay, on this part, I will write the program.
Sure.
Yeah,
Prem,
sure.
Okay, I need your help here and there. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Next.
I think it's a straightforward question.
Go with the answer now.
Huh?
Go with answer. Just
Yeah.
give the answer.
So I think there are 3 steps. I need to remove one of the steps from it. So first I'll check what that particular step do. Okay, do I really need that step or not, or it is a redundant step? Second, can I add that particular step functionality into the previous step? Okay, because there are many times redundant things we do. Okay, like sorting, doing in different step, concatenation doing in different steps. So many times we can club two functionality into the one step. So we can delete the additional step which is redundant. Then I'll see if any module is calling, then we cannot delete it. Just I'll try to make sure that the functionality that the step that I'm going to delete can be added into the another step, or if I remove it, is there any impact on rest of the things? So 2 things I'll just make sure.
And one more thing, like if we remove that step, the file created from that step will be used from in another job also. We need to look that thing also one.
Correct. What is that? See, if file is using in that step, so that means the module is using, right?
Yeah, but some other job also may use, right, the same file.
If the module is using, we can